Okay, in this video we're going to go through 3 different moves we teach in our locomotion classes. We're going to start with the rotational LSit, the cross step and the spin. Alright, let's get started with the rotational LSit. So each of these 3 movements also start in our deep squat. So you come down into the resting squat. I'll get Vinny to show you first and then we'll talk it through. So these are much easier on a smooth floor. So floorboards, tiles, especially with socks on if you're new to all of this, but still can be done on carpet if need be. Yeah. One of the things with these movements is they're about our continuation of momentum. So sometimes the slower we go and the more we try to break them down, the harder they are to see where we're moving. So as we go through this rotational LSit, try to just notice the direction of the rotation and where the hands are placed. So the rotation continues in the same trajectory. Vinny's turning over his left shoulder. He continues to turn over his left shoulder and arrive back in squat where he started. All right, the next movement we're going to do is the cross step. So again, I'll get Vinny to show you first and then we'll have a little talk about it. Okay, so this one initiates the same as our crab. So back hand goes on the floor and the weight starts to shift forward. We're going to hop off that front leg, so the left leg. Vinny's going to hop across and cross the back leg behind him. Crosses the front arm over as well, and then jumps and extends that left side. Let's see that one more time. And then just normal speed again. Okay, the third one we're going to show you today is the spin. So this one also starts in our deep squat position. It's much easier to do on a slippery floor or with socks, but definitely a bit of a cheat to get away from as soon as you can. Okay, so from the resting squat, one leg is extended. Hands are going to be on the floor either side of the knee. So notice the left hand's on one side, the right hand's on the other. This is going to help give you a bit of momentum into the spin as you can grip the floor as you push. So I'll get Vinny to show you first. So this is a backwards spin. He's extending the leg and scooping it behind him to create a 360. You don't need to rotate all the way round. This could be a quarter turn, half turn. The momentum will decide how far around you come. So don't worry if you don't end up facing back where you started. Okay, and then we can also do the same thing the other way around. So same thing as the other one. It doesn't need to be a full 360. You just pull yourself back into squat as soon as you feel the momentum starting to die down, even if that's a half turn or a quarter turn. The key thing with this spin is to pivot on the ball of your foot. So the heel's raised, ball of foot is pivoting, and the knee is staying closed. If you don't have the momentum to create this spin, you can just begin by walking yourself through it. So hands will go on the floor and you just start to step your way around, guiding with your hands, getting used to that feeling of the foot pivoting and the pressure into the knees. Now we're going to place a timer on for 60 to 90 seconds. You want to begin in squat and start to move around using these 3 movements that we've just shown you. Your goal is to not pause or stop to think. You want to move slowly and alternate between the patterns, weaving through them in any order. After 60 to 90 seconds, rest, for the same amount of time, then repeat. 3 rounds.